might be asking the question, why are you standing that way? Well, Brookhaven has a lot of different things that you can combine other things with to make your character do the craziest looking glitch-like things I've ever seen in my life. You know, secret animations and stuff with the avatar editor, and like, dude, it just gets more and more weird with everything. But this is actually something anybody can do, and it's actually pretty darn simple. But if you haven't already, subscribe and enable post notification ring the bell, making it go ding. That's gonna notify you every single future upload, because, you know, we upload here. We do, believe it or not, we do. But yeah, this stance is kind of cool, though. This is actually the vampire stance. So if you come up here, you click on this right here, this is your animation setting. Now, I know everybody knows this, but just, you know, you can always change it interesting. You can even do like a werewolf one, which makes your character just stand like this, dude. Like, what is that stance, dude? Astronaut, I guess he's gonna stand more like an astronaut, like you're in space, kind of like floating. Dude, I don't know. It's pretty cool, though. But if you ever want to reset this, all you got to do is come up here, you know, go back to your normal character thing, and it resets it. But it's so cool. And if you combine those with some of the weird glitches, like, you know, how you can bend your head all the way back by riding the bike in here. You know, I'll just show you guys a little bit right here, because this is a pretty well-known glitch, but some people might not know it. But it's like the oldest trick in the book, but it is honestly so weird. And there's also one where you can make yourself a zombie, right? So you just do this, and then you just take your car away, and you walk around like this, dude. And you can combine this with, like, different, like, things. Like, so, if I go here to the avatar editor, and I'm just, like, cars, for example. And then, like, I did something recently with Lightning McQueen, and then you can kind of edit your character, and it makes it kind of look like that. Like, you can change it and customize things with the glitches in Brookhaven to just make it crazy. Also, while we're on this topic and talking about this, before we get into the update schedule talk, because that's what we're here for, we can also do this one here. I think we just kind of teleport to our house, and now we look like a zombie. Kind of crazy, actually. I forgot how you do it to move, though. Oh, no. Now I remember. You have to, like, turn your camera around. You got to go first person, turn your camera around, and then it allows you to kind of walk around like a zombie. I almost forgot. All right, so let's go try that again and get that right. But yeah, obviously, guys, the purpose of this video is to talk about update schedules and the next update for Brookhaven, because we just got one of the craziest updates ever, dude. And honestly, so we go here, we turn around, and then we're supposed to be able... Oh, there it is. Look at me. I'm a zombie, dude. So I can turn myself into a zombie, and then I can just walk around like this, dude. So weird. But, yeah, so... The purpose of this video is not glitches and weird things in Brookhaven that we already know. It's about the update schedule. So, Brookhaven just received one of the crazier updates that we have ever received with this year. I think it's update of the year. I'm not going to lie, dude. I think every time we get a massive secret update like the one we received with this RP set here, it's like update of the year, hands down. Whenever we got the portal update, it was update of the year. So far, this is update of the year. I think it was so much fun. It definitely did... Like, I don't know if it rivaled with getting the amount of players involved, like, compared to the Easter event, because, guys, whenever there's a secret update, usually a lot of players get involved in hunting for the secrets, finding more secrets, deep diving into all the lore and everything. And while a secret update is great, I don't know if it rivals that of, like, a candy corn hunt or an Easter egg hunt, because the Easter egg hunt is very, very, like, compatible with almost everyone. But I can't help but think, like, maybe everybody doesn't care about the secrets in Brookhaven sometimes, which is why Wolfpack's like, okay, this is primarily an RP game, not a secret game. You're going to get secrets when I give it to you, which is rare. And you're going to love it when I do finally do it. And you're right, Wolfpack, we do. So, yeah, we got an RP set, full secret house, which kind of was a bunch of secrets of its own, you know? It was a bunch of secrets combined of its own, and this was one of my favorite updates. If not, yeah, it was my favorite update this year. I can definitely go as far as saying that. It was the update of the year for me. I'm giving this the award, the trophy for update of the year. Easily, dude. This is just so darn cool. I loved everything about it. It also implemented the idea that we've been talking about for a while about a sewer. You know, it kind of has like a sewer vibe, doesn't it? Yeah, and you know, I wonder if Wolfpack was playing with the idea of a sewer, and then he was like, you know what? Let's just turn this into an agency bunker house that has a bunch of secrets and stuff, because it's got the generator in it. You know, guys, it definitely gives off that sewer-like impression, right? Like, it's a sewer system. You know, you got your generators down here and stuff like that, and secrets that the agency is hiding under the sewers. So, guys, this might be the closest we get to a sewers update in Brookhaven, honestly, dude. Because I don't know if he wants to add, like, a whole underground area, like a sewers to Brookhaven. Maybe it is coming. Maybe this was a step into sewers getting introduced in Brookhaven, practicing with the idea and the concept and the flow of making that. But... guys, you got to understand, Wolfpack is a singular individual, primarily working on on this project himself, which is why I admire it so strongly. It is just, it's an inspiration, to say the least, that you could do all this, just from, handling it all mainly yourself. But Brookhaven's update schedule is right here, guys. We're getting to it. Brookhaven's update schedule is usually every 2 weeks. Now, everybody knows that. It's usually every 2 to 3 weeks. It's not weekly. You're not going to get weekly updates here. Like I said, it's a singular person working on this game, dude. Imagine you were the only person working on the #1 experience on Roblox. The pressure, the constant, demand for updates. Dude, it's just not a joke, man. It's not. But that be the case, weekly updates, we have seen them before. I want to go over that. I do want to say we have seen weekly updates in Brookhaven. However, they were primarily smaller updates, fixing up the game, adding little touches and adjustments to the game that was deemed necessary and proper for the time being at the state of Brookhaven at that time. Now, I don't see weekly updates coming anytime soon. I don't know if we're going to get an update this coming Friday, although it would be 2 weeks. So I know that's a topic and a question up in the air right now. And the reason why I wanted to just kind of sit down today and talk to you guys about it is I don't know if we're getting an update this week at the current moment. And the reason for that is this update was a big one. And we do know when there's a big update, sometimes there is time, there's space in between the other updates. I'm not going to lie to you guys. So considering this was a pretty hefty big update, however, I wouldn't rid it out of Wolfpack to be working on multiple updates at a time in different ways, working on different models, things for the updates, multiple updates at the same time whenever he feels inspired. He could have been working on this secret RP house for 6 months now. Who knows, right? So that be the case. So he knew the demand for secrets was very, very strong in the community. He's probably been working on it. So all the requests that you guys have for updates in Brookhaven, Wolfpack is probably hearing them and working on trying to find ways to implement them in the game that works and is well balanced. So I definitely wouldn't rid it, guys. I mean, I remember we talked about pirate ships when the ocean update first came out, and he was probably already writing it down, working on pirate ships, and earlier this year we got pirate ships as well, right? So that be the case. We've played around with a lot of ideas of like a carnival estate, a theme park estate. We played around with the ideas of more ocean expansion, stuff regarding that type of genre, and I'm sure he's noted all this, and he's probably working on all this as well. But we also know props is like a great way to give us updates, like changes to the prop interface, adding new props, and kind of customizing the prop, interface has been something that I think has been a way to give us updates in a more appropriate, consistent way. And I don't know if there's going to be more prop updates or more things surrounding props coming in the near future. Very much so could be. There could be crazier props that can be added. Honestly, when it comes to props, guys, it's about getting creative with the already existing props in the game. I made a short not long ago that shows you guys how to make an apple tree. Yeah, if you look here, there's no apple tree, but you can make apple trees. So you just got to kind of get creative and use what you have to make props that normally wouldn't be there, and you can make things in Brookhaven that you would never have even imagined. Like an apple tree? How does that work, right? So you can go check out the short on the channel if you want to know how to make an apple tree. But it's pretty easy, and it's pretty cool that just with getting creative a little bit, you can kind of combine the props that we already have to make things in Brookhaven that we don't currently have, technically. So, yeah, I think that's pretty cool, and that's that. You know what? I'm doing segue today, dude. I never do the segue. Look at this thing, but I don't know what this thing, I mean, who uses this, dude? But here's the question, guys. What do you guys want to see added into Brookhaven? We like to do this from time to time. We like to ask you guys, the viewers, what you would like to see added into Brookhaven. Go down to the comments and say, I would like to see flying dragons. And, if that's what you want to see in Brookhaven, comment it below. I don't think dragons are ever going to get added to Brookhaven, but if that's something you want to see, who knows? It could be into consideration. Nothing is impossible, okay, guys? Especially with Roblox and Brookhaven. Anything and everything is always possible. So that'd be the case, guys. And the reason why I say that, dude, we've seen some crazy updates in Brookhaven. Temporary, yeah. With Halloween, we got flying UFOs and all kinds of crazy stuff. There's nothing wrong with a little fun here and there. And that's something we see Brookhaven kind of surface with time and time again, and we will probably see more going into the future. So this week, the update schedule is usually every 2 to 3 weeks, so keep that on your calendar, guys, and it usually updates on a Friday. We did get this RP set update on a Saturday, threw me off a little bit, but maybe maybe Wolfpack was just trying to have some fun there and throw people off a little bit and be like, no update, and then boom, update on Saturday. What now? So yeah, as long as the update is on the weekend, I think that's the primary main thing. Like, if it ain't on a Friday, put it on a Saturday, because, like, you know, it allows Wolfpack to get statistics for that, but you know, also it allows us to have time to play from our normal work school schedule. So yeah, that be the case. It usually is Friday, 10 a.m. EST. Translate that to your time zone. There might not be an update this week. It might push on to 3 weeks since we got a relatively big update, the RP set house, but never underestimate Wolfpack. He might just drop an update on us this Friday, and if he does, we'll be live streaming it, and we will, yeah, we're going to be live streaming it, and, yeah, I think it's going to be good. A full live stream on that and covering everything in that, whatever it may be, as we normally do here on the channel. So, yeah, with that aside, though, guys, love you guys so much. And hopefully that answers some questions about the schedule and everything in between. And, yeah, love you guys. We'll see you guys in the next one.